We are live!
Every time he screams, his mic goes out. So
it does. It's funny that you say that, but it doesn't go out when you rewatch the show. You should know this by now. So shut up! Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, welcome to the Watchtower!
Hey, Rick.
Yes. My neck hurts.
Hey, Rick.
Yeah.
Superman sitting at 612 right now, okay? Just wanted to let you know that, brother.
Yeah, and F1 is sitting at 620. Superman got beat by a damn racing car. So leave me alone. So anyway, like I told people, listen, no, it means the comic book genre is comic book fatigue. I mean, goddamn, I don't know how easy I can say it. Speaking of which, like nobody wants to believe it, that Superman movie would have made... Whoa. That Superman movie would have made $1 billion 6 or 7 years ago. Easily. Would have made $1 billion. But...
Not if Asia don't prove it won't. You know what I'm saying?
And you can't depend... Bro, fucking... Other movies made $1 billion. They don't need Asia. I mean, look, if your shit's thumping...
Okay, which ones then? Okay, the ones that did $1 billion, how are they doing in Asia, though? That's my question.
We'll talk about it. We'll talk about the weekend box office. This was Labor Day.
Okay, go ahead. Let's talk about it then.
So, number one was Weapons, which was it was a pretty good movie until you started thinking about it. I liked Weapons, but there's no fucking way that 17 kids are going to walk up in the middle of the night, leave their houses, and nobody can tell what fucking direction they went in. That's bullshit. I got a Ring door camera right on the front of my door. I see garbage men. I see kids. I see cats. I see dogs. I see deers. I see bears. Everything that comes in the front of my house. And nobody had a camera that showed that these kids was going to that house at the end of the street. That's bullshit. And that's the one thing that's the only flaw that I really see in the movie, that like it makes sense. Like there is no way, at least I can speak for myself as a parent, that I'm not gonna make. First of all, the minute you open my door, first of all, I set the alarm at night. So if you open the door, first thing I say, front door open. As soon as somebody opens the door. So I don't know what's going on, but it was a good movie up until that. And again, I'm not killing it because of one flaw. That one flaw is a big flaw. That is huge. No dogs barking. When kids run out of the house, for those kids that have dogs, the dog is going to chase after the kid or follow the kid. So I didn't understand that. I'm like, some of these things, but it was a good movie though. I mean, everything can't be perfect. I'm not going to sit here and tell you that, when Superman was drinking in Superman 3, I think it was, or whenever he got drunk. Like, that's impossible. But, it's just certain things are just dumb. That happens. But we're going to talk about the weekend box office. Weapons is number one, which is actually a good movie. Except for that one big giant flaw, but whatever. We'll let it rock. It is a movie. You got Jaws, 2025 re-release. Man, that's one of the top movies of all time if you add inflation, too. It was Jaws, E.T., going to win. The first Star Wars, and I think Ghostbusters is up there too. Freakier Friday. Look at these. See the thing. Look at these numbers. This is the Labor Day weekend. This is the official end of summer, and look at these numbers. You don't see 20s. You don't see 30s. You don't see 40s, bro. 13.
Movies I never even heard of before. Caught Stealing,
13.
The Roses.
Caught Stealing. Hopefully that's a baseball movie. Caught Stealing. What we got here? No, burned out ex-baseball player. I told you I had something to do with baseball. Unexpectedly finds himself embroiled in the dangerous struggle for survival amidst the criminal underbelly of the 90s New York City. Forced to navigate a treacherous underworld he never imagined. Yeah, that sounds like something that'll make $7 million. The Roses, Fantastic Four, $6 million for the whole weekend. The Bad Guys 2, $6 million. Superman, $3 million. Nobody 2, $2 million. The Naked Gun, $2 million. And this Toxic Avenger, is this a new one?
Yeah.
It is. Oh, well, hell, if it's new, I got to go see it. I thought this was. Oh, I think this is old, nigga. Hold on. I think this is old, Parker.
It is? Okay.
Yeah,
So.
I think it says something about unrated. Unrated? Hell, how could it be unrated? You ever seen the Toxic Avenger?
I've never seen that.
Yeah, when I was a kid, I had to watch it like when Big Rick and my mom was like sleep and stuff. They showed heavies and everything in that movie. It was one of those, them late night HBO movies that used to come on. So Toxic Avengers are like Jurassic World Rebirth. Again, these movies are on freaking digital platforms and they're still rocking with them. That made almost 2 million. F1. The international darling, 1.8. No, that's Jurassic World 1.8. I think Jurassic. Let's see, Jurassic might hit 9. Where are they at right now? They're 8th, 9, 8.
It's over 850.
Yeah, probably tap out at about 870.
Yeah.
Probably 870. Then they're done. I think 870 they're done because overseas is still pounding over there. But we're gonna throw it out of the theater because the drive-ins are going to start getting these movies, and the movies leave the drive-ins usually around the end of October. Ladies and gentlemen, Swordfish is here. What's good, brother? You got the Swordfishes here. So again, look, if you see this box office, it's actually horrendous. And there's a couple of reasons why it's like that. Number one, they go to digital in a month now. So there's absolutely, no need to go out and spend $100. Well, shit, I spend more than that taking everybody. But it just doesn't make economic sense anymore. And I think that's one of the reasons why people they're not doing the movie theaters like they used to, bro. You got high prices, you got inflation, the job markets kind of suck out there. And I mean, if you got a family of 4, that's $20 a ticket. It's $80. And then you still got to get everybody some snacks. Or you can sneak the snacks in, still going to cost you $20. So that's $100. If you want to take out a family of 4, it's $100. That same $100. Well, no, I guess that's a bargain compared to. Lake Compounds is like expensive. It's the oldest amusement park in the world. And yeah, I think it is in the world. It's here in Connecticut, and they charge like $60 to get in this dump. I'm like, are you kidding me? These rides are old enough to vote, and they're charging a bunch of money to get in this park. But I don't know. I digress. So then you got Lilo and Stitch, 1.5. And this Nay Zon 2, this made the most money out of any movie this year. Holy Jesus, look at that. $1.9 billion. And this is why, folks, the Asian market said we don't need the American movies anymore. We got our own shit. And that's what a lot of that is. A lot of people think that, it's about, who's in the White House and all this other stuff. It's not about that. They got tired of catering to American movies and putting American movies in their theaters for months at a time, weeks at a time, whatever, and it stunted the growth of their movies. They have a summer box office too that they would like to exploit. So, that's just how it is. That's how it is now. Gone are that's how you know. That's how you know. I said that there's comic book fatigue, comic book movie fatigue. That used to be the number one genre, was the comic book movie for the last 8-9 years. It's not like that anymore. There is no real clear front leader of a genre in the theaters or at all, is because money. Money's a big thing. Money's huge. People put $200 million into movies nowadays. Gotta recoup it. You gotta pay for screen time. The splits are probably worse than they used to be at the box office. So I mean, look, there's a reaction. I don't know what it is. I'm still a moviegoer. That's all I can say. I'm still a moviegoer. I still shop at the mall. All have is Die Hard. Okay, that's me. I can't speak for everybody else. I mean, A lot of people here in the chat or on the panel, they don't go to the movies. They got some website they go to or whatever. So that kind of lets you know that the theaters are probably in trouble, just like the malls are. I maybe 20 years from now we don't have movie theaters. There might be like a retro spot that'll show a movie, might be an older movie or something. You know, it'll probably still be IMAX theaters, but as far as regular, I don't know.
Yeah, I think IMAX is probably the way really what people like to. That's where they make a good percentage of money for those IMAX showings and stuff. Just as a look at it. So yeah, so that's something.
Because that's a premium service. So it's hard to people want premium service. The mid-tier service is kind of like nobody wants that. They either want the lowest of the shit or the highest of the shit. You know, that's kind of what it is. They don't want mid-tier. That's why they still make DVDs. They make DVDs, they make Blu-rays, and they make 4K Blu-rays. The reason why they still make DVDs is because some people still don't want to convert to a Blu-ray player. That's just what it is. And for the people who are cheap and don't want to convert to the Blu-ray player, some people say, I only want 4K player. So the actual Blu-ray, the mid-tier, is the one that suffers. People either want the little lowest or the highest of the highs. That's kind of how that happens. Whatever. So anyway, it is a crappy weekend box office. Shall I say holiday weekend box office? And these are the numbers we got. Look at this. Look at this. This is pathetic. You know, I wanted to take a look back. Look at here. These are, if y'all can't see, let me know and I'll zoom in. All right, so we're going to go back. Look at this. The weekend box office is cans. Look at this. This was May, Memorial Day weekend, 327 million. Look what happened since then. Down, up a little bit, down. Look at this. 80 million, 60 million, 55. Look at this. $68 million on Labor Day weekend. My God. Yo, that is crazy. That's pathetic. Do you guys realize what 68 million on Labor Day weekend, bro? That'll be like a Star Wars movie would bang that out. There'll be nothing. That'll be some kind of Star Wars movie. A movie like Star Wars would be number 1. Then a movie like The Notebook will be number 2 at 15, 18 million. And then you'll have, one of them weird freaking Kumar and this nigga Go to White Castle or something will be up there.
Rick, I know you're on your rant right now, but that just proves that maybe people are fatigued of the movie theater in general, not just comics, because this is not just comic totals, that's everything. So I think it could be because people are just...
You're right. There is, both things could be right at the same time. It's just that I say that, but then you have still Lilo and Stitch who made $1 billion.
It's not comic book.
But I'm not done. Okay, there's no period at that sentence. See, that's what happened with you PlayStation niggas want to jump in all the time. Sit down.
What does it have to do with anything?
What does it have to do with anything? It has a lot. Sit down and learn something. The point is,
hold up. Ain't your favorite game a PlayStation game? What are you talking about?
We're not
talking about PlayStation.
We're not talking about. We're not talking about.
Okay, we're not talking about it. Exactly.
We never were talking about me. But the point is,
you just brought it up.
The non-comic book movies are the ones that made $1 billion. Did they not?
Yes.
Okay. Point proven. It's comic book fatigue. It is. I don't know how you fix it. You make better. You make better movies
because that total of this past weekend is all movies, not just comic books. That's what I'm saying.
But they're in there, but they're already.
We will be fair though, Rick. So we look at we know that Deadpool Wolverine they did $1 billion last year. The Joker 2 had flopped. It went in a different direction. Obviously, that didn't do $1 billion. We get to this year. Marvel has 3 cracks at it, right? They didn't do $1 billion, right?
Nope.
I think no one was thinking the first 2 million grossed $1 billion. They wasn't thinking they're going in. And DC only put out 1 movie. Okay, that didn't do $1 billion. And,
but it's a big franchise. Out of all the big franchises, The damn dinosaurs with their 7th movie did the most money. And they didn't hit $1 billion.
Yeah.
But that goes to prove my point, because before that movie came out, you and Vaughn swore up and down it was going to make $1 billion.
Yeah, but
this is what I'm
listen,
saying.
hold on. Hold on, wait, whoa.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, it's definitely enough. It might hit 860 or whatever. Well, yeah, it's 855. But the reason it didn't hit $1 billion, the reviews were fucked up on it. Bad.
Yeah, cinema score.
Yeah, that cinema score was not good. You know how we say, you can have a bad movie like Venom, the critics will hate it, but if your popcorn meter is up, you're good. Jurassic,
but that's not a reflection of dollars though, because Sinners was a darling to everyone, and it didn't even crack 400.
Didn't have the theater. Didn't have the theater screens that they had.
That's not a representation.
Yes, it is. Sinners did not have. Sinners didn't have the screens.
I understand. Listen, what I'm telling you is, if somebody loves the movie that much, they should have went out and it should have at least made $500 million. That's my take.
Or
if a score reflects box office. But go ahead.
Or you could be people like myself. If the movie is good to me, not only will I see it in the theater, I'll buy a goddamn 4K Blu-ray.
Rick, I bought it before you. You ain't got to. You preaching to the choir, my brother.
I bet you didn't pay what I paid for mine.
No, I ain't paying all of that. I know what I paid.
I wanted that steelbook bad. They got me.
Sometimes the cinema score doesn't always translate.
No, we've been preaching that since we started this show. Like I told, a critic is paid to criticize the movie. That's why they call him a critic. So he's not going in there with fanfare or the fact that he likes something. Sometimes they do. They show favoritism. But his job is to find flaws with the movie and say, oh, this was great. Oh, but this didn't work. This didn't work. This didn't work. But that did work. That's what a critic's job is. The popcorn meter is the person that paid their money to be entertained. I'm going to listen to the people that were entertained because they're not getting paid. They paid money. They didn't get paid. So that's why, to me, the popcorn meter is worth more than a Rotten Tomato meter, because Rotten Tomato meter has a lot of freaking Snyder dudes that were angry, try to review bomb shit, or people who just don't get it. Like some people review bomb The Matrix because they didn't get it. Because a lot of people want to sit in a movie theater, watch a movie where you don't have to think. I look at movies you have to think, like Memento and freaking like The Matrix. Those movies you had to think. It wasn't I'm just going to sit here and watch the pictures. No, that's not how it works. But I think the weekend box office overall, I mean, they got Avatar. They might save it. Might. We'll have to wait and see. I don't know. I mean, Ty's
you also got Wicked for Good.
Yeah. I know a lot of people that like Wicked, and if she's watching right now, she went all the way to Orlando just to see a Wicked freaking
probably to
exhibit.
Repeat and do over 700 million once again.
You think it? Yeah, especially around Christmas time too. I think it is.
Yeah,
but so is Avatar. Avatar is going to be.
Avatar
going to be in the theaters for about 6 months. That's just what Cameron does. He keeps his movie in there. He has that type of following. He just does that. When movies, plus it's a long ass movie too. That's another thing too. Like one of the reasons why Avatar stays in the theater so long, because it's one of the longest movies. They take all the 3D screens. They take all the IMAX screens. So that's why they stay in there so damn long. But we'll see how that plays out. Anybody else got anything on the weekend box office?
Wait till next week when Demon Slayer hit.
What is your prediction for Demon Slayer?
I don't think it's gonna do like 60, 80 because I don't think it's only in like 800 something movie theaters. So I don't think they're gonna let it do it like that. But it should at least do. I think it might do at least about either 8 to like 12 million though. It should do that much. Even with them amount of movies, I still think it's gonna hit it.
So only 800 screens?
Yeah, only like 800 or between 6 to 800. So, but overseas it did.
Oh, I'm about to say overseas. Now, where is that at now? Hold on, can we find it here? Let's see. What is it at now? Let's see. No, it's not that one. Well, Demon Slayer, Kimetsu, no.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, it did 56 million worldwide or internationally. When did it come out?
August.
Oh man, Demon Slayer don't got them legs that we think, bro. Well,
no, it was no. That was first. It was only Japan.
It's only in Asia. It's only in Asia. Look, South Korea, Taiwan, Japan, Hong Kong, Vietnam, Philippines, Indonesia, Malaysia, all places where planes disappear. Yeah, they're not.
It haven't went international yet.
No,
I think
it hasn't.
That's this
it hasn't went international yet. So, we'll see. I mean, you guys. So it came out September 12th. It's coming here. Only in movie theaters September 12th. So I don't think it's this weekend, Ty. I think it's next weekend.
No, I said next week.
Okay.
Weekend. Well, it start next Tuesday. So
next Tuesday. Yeah. Okay. So all right. I might take Pudge, and I think the twins like it too. We'll see. Brianios is here.
You can go too, Parker. We're gonna send you $12. Happy birthday.
No, I'm saying like as far as James Gunn, he seems hot as games. I don't know if he's being sarcastic, but he's one of the bigger guys at Marvel before he's let it go. So James Gunn. So far he's off to a good start with the DCU. I would say that.
Did you just skip over what I just said? We gonna send you $12. You better go see the movie.
Parker, you really just skipped over what Ty said and just was like,
I'm not going to the movie to watch no Demon Slayer.
Oh man, Parker said I'm not interested. God damn.
I would say, yeah.
All right, don't worry. He'll get interested once we get to these Superman topics. Lavon, where you going, brother?
Wait, hold on. Before Lavon start, while you was going on your rant, I had a question for y'all.
With a structured show, you mean? Okay, go ahead.
I had how do y'all feel about when they recast a fictional character like Little Mermaid? They changed her from a fictional white girl to a fictional black. Like, how do you feel when studios do stuff like that?
It depends on the character. It really.
Man, you think Superman white? This black. This nigga here gonna kill himself.
No, bro.
It's all about whether the product is good or bad, regardless.
Okay, it comes down to culture-wise. It affects the culturally of the character.
The reason I appreciate y'all answers. The reason why I asked that, if you Rick, if you click in the links and articles, I just posted something recently. Jeffrey Wright, the guy that plays Commissioner Gordon, in the first Batman with the Twilight Batman, he's coming under scrutiny, and he's just tired of the fans like saying racist remarks and that they don't like his Jim Gordon because he black.
Yeah, but he's not the first black Jim Gordon though. There was another black Jim Gordon.
The only one I know was the animated one with the female penguin. That's the only black Jim Gordon I remember.
Yeah, that one, and I believe there was another one. That one I remember because we was just watching that Batman series that nobody liked. I remember we all was reviewing it and nobody liked that shit.
Hell, man, we had a black Two-Face, the Harvey Dent rapper. I say Billy D. Williams in the original Batman, right? Right, that's going back.
Yeah, they did, but then they replaced him in Batman Returns with that white dude who was like a fake, kind of like the guy in the White House, rich dude, had his kids, nepotism. Yeah. And in high places, stuff like that. We remember how that went. But man,
let me ask y'all: what did y'all think of his portrayal as Jim Gordon? Did you care? Did you not care? Did you like it? How did y'all feel about it? Because I personally liked his take on Jim Gordon. I didn't see anything wrong with it.
I would say about Jim Gordon. Playing Jim Gordon, it was really less about color. Really look at it. That wouldn't have no effect on him, though.
I think he played it the right way because most of the Jim Gordons kiss Batman's ass and they're like on his side. He still had doubts about him. He didn't really trust him like all the way, and that's why I hated like if you watch the Keaton movies, that Jim Gordon, he's like friends with Batman by the end of the movie. Like this bro, yeah, like that was dumb. Like the whole time. I mean, what's the name? Got it right. The guy that did the Dark Knight trilogy. What's his name here?
Christopher Nolan.
Yeah. Nolan got it right. Like, he didn't start trusting him till, like, the middle of the second movie. He still ain't really trust him. He told them, but then, at the end of the joint, he was like, hey, tell them that I did it. And he ran away and shit. And then Jim Gordon looked stupid as hell saying that, the Batman, he lied and he didn't really do it and Harvey Dent did it. And it's just, I think Christopher Nolan's take on Batman was a little too real at times, because if there was, you should have addressed that after the first Batman. Like, if you think that they're going to let everybody out of jail because the district attorney turned into a murderer, what the fuck do you think is going to happen when a vigilante is arresting people? They're all going to get out of jail too, even faster. So, that kind of shit there is just, it didn't make sense. You're like, oh, well, we're going to pin the murderers on Batman. Wait a minute, you think the guy that was arresting people and saving the city? But
yep,
people are going to get out of jail because the district attorney turned into a criminal. So all the people he convicted, even though the evidence points to them doing crimes, but because he turned out to be Looney Tunes, they're going to let everybody out of jail. That doesn't make any fucking sense. Like, that was one of some of these plot holes we never talk about. That is dumb as hell. People are going to go back to jail because the district attorney turned out to be a crooked person. You know how many crooked district attorneys there are? Those people don't get a... Yeah, exactly. The only thing that saved these guys that aren't real criminals is that DNA, what's the name, and they go and they get a retrial or something. So that part is just foolish. And that's why I like his Jim Gordon, because he didn't really trust Batman. He didn't trust him. And Batman hit him and shit too. Knocked the shit out of him. And then I was like, okay. Now, if I could have little pieces of every Batman movie, I would take his Jim Gordon over the one in the Tim Burton movies. That fat fucker was just boring as hell as Jim Gordon.
Yeah, he was. I agree with that.
Oh, my God.
I agree with that.
I couldn't handle him. The Jim Gordon, which is really Joe and Jana Jameson, and I can do without that. That Jim Gordon was awful. He didn't. I blame Snyder for that one. That Jim Gordon was cans. Other than that, what are you going to give? The Batman from the Jim Gordon from the animated series? There's very few good Jim Gordons, and this guy happens to be one of them. But it doesn't matter what color he is. They turned Perry White black. They turned...
Yeah, but to the dude, bros, it does matter. That's why I wanted to broach this topic to you guys. Because anytime you change a fictional character's color, everybody loses their mind. So, and this is what's happening with him.
It's funny because everybody loved Black Manta. You didn't know he was black until recent.
Background noise.
Yeah, he gets long. Yes.
Who's that?
That was Clips.
I don't know.
I'm telling you, that was Eclipse.
Yeah, he come in and say something crazy. You know how he do. But yeah, I can see where you're coming from with that. People get mad because look, get over it. He's not fucking going anywhere. He's got 2 more movies as Commissioner Gordon. And you know what? Just for shits and giggles, fucking bring him back for the DCU fucking Commissioner Gordon.
Yeah, then they would definitely hate James Gunn if he did that.
But James Gunn, now, I wonder if they're going to have old girl back as Black Canary, because they're bringing back this girl as Harley Quinn. You wasn't going to let Margaret go anywhere.
Oh, he is bringing her back? Okay.
Yeah, I think we got an article.
Oh, that's going to be the next topic?
Yeah,
we might as well pull that up.
Yeah, pull it up.
And wake up.
This nigga sleep at the wheel, bro.
James Gunn drops, I'm here. James Gunn, major hint at Margo Robbie returning to DCU. James Gunn, Peter Safran currently busy building the DCU, which will consist of live action films, anime, live action shows, and video games. James Gunn finally addressed the situation of Big Ring, Robbie potentially currently returning as Quinn in a feature from Entertainment Weekly. Gunn divulged a small yet not so subtle hint about Harley Quinn making a return. That will be revealed down the line. That's really it.
Well, I'm kind of glad she's coming back, because the way James Gunn is, he probably would have had his wife playing her. So I think we got lucky with him bringing Margaret back. I particularly didn't like her as Harley Quinn. I think Lady Gaga's Harley Quinn's better. I'll say that. I didn't like her Harley Quinn. It was too the chemistry just wasn't there with Will Smith, and it wasn't there with. No thanks.
Wait, you didn't like that Harley Quinn from?
No, I didn't. I didn't like her.
What? That's the role that had made her popular when everybody started cosplaying her.
Hey man, I get it. Well, it was more the outfit, not the acting.
No, they was acting like her retarded self too.
Well, that's what Harley Quinn acts like. She got a fucking blueprint on what to be. You know, a Jewish what is she? Psychiatrist with a Manhattan accent that chews bubblegum very loudly. And, you know, she only had one hyena, though, right? She didn't have two of them in the Birds of Prey. Didn't she only have one?
I ain't see that movie.
I mean, I did. It wasn't that good. Actually, I got it on Steelbook. You got 3 for $30 on this website, and I grabbed that. But the problem I have with Harley Quinn personally, they keep trying to keep their distance of her and the Joker. There is no Harley Quinn without the Joker. They gotta stop doing that shit. Like, I hope that James Gunn be smart, which God only knows, he's got Superman saving squirrels around here. I think he needs to pair her up with the Joker. She has to be with the Joker. I don't want any Punchline or whatever the Joker's new girlfriend is and that shit. I don't want her being with Poison Ivy and none of that shit. All of that shit came from the Batman animated series episode where Harley Quinn was supposed to change her ways. She just got out of prison. Batman was watching her. And she was in the store shopping and they thought she was a thief. They treated her like a black person. And then she went back to crime. Because she was out. She was trying to change her life around. But people were still looking at her saying, oh shit, that's Harley Quinn. That's the Joker fucking girlfriend or this and that, whatever. And, you know, so she said, fuck it. And she ran off and started doing crime with Poison Ivy. They took that shit. Now they had her Poison Ivy being lovers, and that doesn't work. I mean, don't do that. Okay,
thought that happened in the comic book.
I ain't never read no comic book where Harley Quinn was with Poison Ivy. Never. I mean, albeit Harley Quinn wasn't created till 1993 or 92, but I ain't never read one. You know, I just thought that was some shit that supposed to happen in June, if you know what I'm talking about. So I don't know. I never known Harley Quinn to be with her.
Well, that's only the animation though on Max. So
yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like, I never saw that in no comic book. Never. I seen Gamora be with Rocket Raccoon, be with Drax. I never seen that. Even Groot.
Well, Google it said that they did that in a couple comic books, so I guess it is true.
Yeah, I haven't seen. Yeah, it's probably not so super widespread, but only on the animation show.
But
which is already so you could make Harley Quinn maybe. It depends if they want to go R-rated or PG-13.
It's called Harley Quinn and Poison Ivy. That's the name of the comic book.
Yeah, I never read that one.
When was that? When did that come out? What was the release date on that, Ty?
Let me see. It was in the late 2010s. They don't get a date.
Okay, so at least they gave her.
Yeah, I was.
At least they asking Dark Tunnel Gaming asking, man, why James Gunn directing so many movies?
How about you text him and ask him next?
Oh man.
Okay.
But
wait a minute. How many more? Let me say this, Rick. But to my knowledge, James Gunn's only directing one movie, right? Since he so what other movies has he been directing?
He's directing episodes of Peacemaker. He's directed that first Suicide Squad movie. He's directed the Superman movie.
No, I'm talking about far as now though.
I say September 4th, 2019.
That's what it is. Yeah, I'm about to say. So all right, so they gave her some time before they did that to her. So
Vaughn said, man, why James Gunn directed so many movies? So, to my knowledge, he only directed one movie, right?
He's not directing that Supergirl movie, is he?
No, he's not. It's another director. He's not directing.
All right, relax. I didn't say that he was. I'm just asking.
No, I'm responding to what Vaughn said in the chat. Yeah.
Listen, he's not going to touch the Batman shit at all. But all I'm saying is, if you're going to have Harley Quinn, she needs to be paired with the Joker. I don't want to see that Poison Ivy shit. I don't want to see it. If he tries to pull that shit, fuck him. Then I'll be like the other people. I'll be rooting for it to fail. That's dumb. You want to make your DC shit be like it used to be, like how DC had good stories, had good villains and stuff. Don't do that dumb shit. Just trying to get certain people to put asses in the seats in the movie theater. So don't do that. Don't jeopardize. Don't bastardize your art for money.
So Vaughn, I disagree with you. James Gunn has made good decisions, right? Hey, at least with to me with this DCU, got off to a good start so far.
Well, he's
from what it was previously.
He's made very fan friendly decisions. Two of them I can name is Eagly and Crypto. Without those two, the shows that they were in or movies that they're in bro, every time Superman started dragging, they fucking threw the dog into a scene or something. That's what they did. Same thing with fucking Eagly. Fucking John Cena's a terrible actor. He's stiff. But he fucking throw the eagle in there and, it's cool.
Okay, so Vaughn, now Rex, look, Vaughn said releasing Supergirl between Toy Story 5 and Minions 3 is smart. And what's the release date on Toy Story 5 and Minions 3?
Didn't you say they're gonna move the Supergirl movie?
Yeah, they have an open date for May 29th. Possibly it could be moved there, but I don't believe it's like he hasn't. All his decisions was bad. According to Vaughn, all his decisions has been bad, my brother. That's what he said.
All of
according
them.
To Vaughn. That's what he said in the chat.
Is the week before and the week after. Toy Story 5 come out the week before, and the Minions 3 come out the week after Supergirl.
Well, hey, I think Supergirl might possibly have a new date. Maybe May 29th.
The movie going flop, bro. July.
I don't necessarily look at the movie being flop because we had to have a projection on what the movie's supposed to do yet for Supergirl.
Isn't July always packed when it comes?
No, this is extra packed, brother.
Actually, May is the busiest time in the box office.
You got the new Christopher Nolan movie, The Odyssey, coming out in July. You got Spider-Man coming out in July.
Yep.
Minions 3, Toy Story 5 gonna still be doing numbers. That's a lot. There's way more than what's mad.
I mean, last time I checked, also Marvel moved dates as well, right?
Yeah. Well, we're gonna see if DC gonna move it.
Well, what we gonna see? I got trust in James Gunn. Until he completely lets me down, I got trust in what he's doing. He's shown to be a competent writer, director, producer, whatever you want to call it.
I don't know if you said so, brother.
Okay, I'm just saying.
Well, that being said, Lavon, what's next on the menu?
Sophie Turner is going to be Laura Croft for this Tomb Raider movie. It's going to be shooting in January 2026.
Oh, God. I thought they were done with these Tomb Raider movies. Can we get a Tomb Raider game?
Wait, it's a series. It's a series.
Oh, my God. They're making a series out of this?
Yeah, it's a series.
Yeah, I can see that now, like a series. Yeah.
Is that when she young? Is that young or old?
Well, she's English, ain't she? So they gonna have her like with her father. Where did we find out she was English? What show? In the video game, right? That's when we knew she was English. But
when she was little. Probably when she was little.
That was a remake. She was but Angelina Jolie's hers wasn't English, was she? I don't think she was.
Nope. No, she had an accent.
She didn't have an accent, or she had one?
No, she did have an accent.
Oh, Angelina had an accent?
Yeah.
Oh, I'll be damned. Well, hey, listen, man. I got to be honest with you. Tomb Raider, maybe this helps the games if they come out with a new game.
Yeah, hopefully.
Yeah, by releasing the
series. I heard there might be a Legends port. Well, not port, but like a collection of the Tomb Raider Legends games.
They had something like that. They had a bunch of collections. I bought some of them on Steam because they were like $5. I'm trying
to Tomb Raider 7. It's gonna be insane. So
that's
looks
a TV
like
show.
We're gonna get we got a Godzilla / Kong movie 2027, a Sonic the Hedgehog movie, a Zelda movie, Spider-Man movie, Star Wars movie, Superman movie, a Batman movie, a Quiet Place movie, TMNT, Frozen.
Hey, that Zelda
and
movie,
the Lord of the Ring.
If that Zelda movie come out near Superman, that could really hurt Superman.
Oh, here you go. Okay, you say so.
Brother. Zelda is big. What the fuck?
Yeah, but it wouldn't. It would I mean, all these movies in close knit next to each other.
I'm just saying, brother. Superman got the same box office as F1, a fucking racing movie. You don't think it's gonna struggle against Zelda?
Yeah, I don't think it'll just be that. I mean, I'm talking about all these movies. Some of these movies is have to spread out because these are
they are spread out the cars. Like, I don't know the other.
Nah, but I'm talking about like the gap. If the gap is not wide enough, like.
Oh, you talking about Superman? You remember though?
Well, I don't know. Lord of the Ring. Damn, is Lord of the Ring as big as it went? I mean,
but what's the release date of like movies? Like I posted the release date. You know, the animated Spider-Man.
These movies
is
are
the
like
25th.
3 weeks away. They're all usually like 2-3 weeks away from each other.
Yeah, that's
DC need to move all his movies from big competition and be in like 5 months.
Nah, it's good. It's good where it's at.
Why keep releasing these next to these big movies for?
What big movies is releasing Superman next to? I mean,
I think Shrek 5 come out around it. Shrek is big, so don't do that. Shrek is a big.
The release date is Shrek 5 though. Be honest with you.
Yes, we do. It's June 30th. It's like a week. It's a week before Superman 2. What are you talking about?
I mean, it'll be all right. You know what I'm saying it'll be all right though.
Okay, you keep there playing these big franchises.
So Shrek's coming out. What else is coming out that month?
Oh, Spider-Verse 3.
That's June 25th.
That's still, brother. That's within 2 weeks of the Superman, brother. That shit's still gonna be making money.
I mean, it's not gonna affect. I don't think it's gonna affect Superman,
brother. You said the same thing about Jurassic Park and shit.
It didn't affect Superman though.
It did.
Not in the States. It didn't. Not in the States,
brother. They don't only look at the States; they look at the worldwide, brother.
Okay, so like I said, yeah. So I don't think it's gonna affect Superman initial weeks coming out. No.
Well, you said they had that. Was the May 29th open up for 27, or is that next year?
For 26.
For 26?
Yeah. It has an open. They have an open date for that. Whether they fill it with something, I don't know, but they do have an open date for that. So,
I mean, I tell you what, if these movie theater tickets go up anymore, then a lot of these movies are gonna struggle. You know, you got to keep the tickets right, man. The ticket prices are going through the fucking roof. The snacks are through the roof. All of that stuff.
Then they rushing that Superman. They gonna write it and shoot it in a year again.
They're not rushing Superman. No, it's not. I know. No, it's not. So you don't like James Gunn.
Ricky, that's not rushing the movie. Shooting it and writing it within a year.
Hey, listen,
and releasing it.
I don't know about his writing, but I know that he shot the
Superman in a year. It looked like it too.
Less than that.
It looked like
he shot it very quickly. But hey, man, look, as far as Parker's concerned, he don't give a shit. He won the what's the name? It outperformed Fantastic Four. So, you know, it did.
There's no disrespect to the guys that take longer to write, but James Gunn, he doesn't take ultra long to write, do with the treatment, then push that into the screenwriting process. He doesn't take ultra long to do that. He doesn't. We could
tell by the movie. And we could tell by the movie.
According to you, I'm not taking you serious when it comes with James Gunn.
I'm just saying he should have got somebody else to do it.
You were on record saying that you want James Gunn to fail, so he could go to someone else. So I'm not going to take
you brother. I mean,
did you not say that, Ryan?
I did. So Peacemaker flopping already, brother.
Okay, but you're kind of biased though. So yeah, when it comes to James
Ricky,
Gunn,
Ricky, 700K viewers first episode.
Yeah. I was telling Parker about that earlier. I said,
okay, but you're biased, so we can't take.
I was telling Parker earlier that Peacemaker was having. That's why I say it's Peacemaker and the announcement of that new Superman movie for the end of the show, because I didn't realize how bad Peacemaker was doing. Like the first season 1 did pretty decent, and then like, why would people be turned off to season 2? Like season 2 is supposed to be. I mean, I get it. We talked about that episode. That was like 2 weeks ago, where we talked about how they were doing the multiverse and all that other stuff. But we'll get into that later. We got to knock out these other articles. What else you got, Lavon?
Basically, Avengers Doomsday director's tease. It's even bigger than Endgame. Paul Rudd hints at more practical, jaw-dropping sets in the MCU crossover.
This is dumb. This is dumb. Mm-hmm. Go ahead, keep reading. This fucking movie is going to end up costing like $700 million, This movie's going to get Kevin Feige fired. It is. Mark my words. Avengers Doomsday is Avengers Kevin Feige Doomsday.
Wait, hold on, Rick. Let him finish. Let him finish what he was saying, and then we could bash the movie.
Okay. When official word drops for those in the know, you best believe it's big news because that's exactly what we received at this past weekend Walt Disney Studios panel at D23 with behind closed door video message from Paul Rudd and Joe and Anthony Russo. This movie, to say at least, is a big one. The Russos began in a recorded message. It is bigger than anything we have ever done. We are bringing together many of your favorite heroes to face one of the greatest threats to the MCU.
Yep. And Paul Rudd is the last nigga that I want to hear from after that Ant-Man Quantum shit. Whatever it is that he put out.
Hey, did you hear how they shoot the movie too? Like
yeah, yes, actors not even interacting with each other. The guy that played Nightcrawler, I just know who I even talks to. I just got to the suit. I was like, what?
I'm not gonna lie to you, but I think they should have got some better directors for this movie. Them directors not that good,
bro. They're
not good directors, bro. They released like one of the biggest flops in Netflix history. So they paid like $450 million in a flop with the girl from Stranger Things.
Fuck.
You know what I'm talking about?
Yeah. I heard about that.
They're not good directors. They should have got some good director to make this movie.
Now, here's what I heard. I heard that The Last Skywalker cost about $600 million to make. But you find out the real cost of these movies at shareholder meetings. That shit they post on Wikipedia is bullshit. Them articles that you read at these websites, that's all bullshit. Those are not real numbers. But those are the only numbers that we can go by. It's because that's all we see. And then we go and we say, well, the ticket price was this or ticket price was that. So that's kind of for us, the fans, to say, hey, the casual people that are interested in movies, to say, okay, the movie costs this or whatever. They said that the Last Skywalker cost $400 million. Ernest Cole said it cost $6 and change. They're telling you that this Avengers Doomsday is going to cost about $600 million. They said, and if this guy is talking about bigger and bigger sets, you're talking $700 million. That's just the goddamn production cost. You still got to advertise the damn thing. Bro, this is going to make Disney Plus go up $12 a month. Yo, this is crazy.
I think the movie's gonna make money off nostalgia alone, but I don't think that story gonna be anything good.
It's not gonna make a profit though, Bond. It's not. You don't make a profit with a $700 million price tag on your movie. This gonna be up to around $700 million. You're grabbing all of the Fox X-Men. You're grabbing them. You're grabbing the Fantastic Four. Patreon don't work for free. You screaming like the last Avengers didn't do $2 billion though. Like that's what Von trying to tell you. It's still going to do well. What year was that, Deuce? When it made $2 billion? What difference does it make? It's still made $2 billion. Difference. This comic book fatigue. What are you talking about? God damn it! This new Avengers movie ain't making $2 billion.
I do think they spending a crazy amount of money, and that shit don't look good as the Avatar movies. It's kind of nuts,
bro. This shit is going to cost $700 million. You can't say it don't look good because we haven't even seen the trailer yet. We don't know what the movie's going to look like.
MCU movies don't look good, brother. I mean,
we don't know what that movie's going to look like, brother.
It's not going to look nothing like Avatar. It's not going to be close. No movie is close to Avatar. It's not.
Well, like I said, since you tried to tell me Deuce he butted in, what he said.
What you think, Ricky? Is that a safe assumption that one would look good as Avatar?
I don't think it will. No, and I don't.
I'm not going to assume anything until I see the trailer. I get where you're going with the animation, but I'm not going to say.
Did you see
the shit in a year?
Well, they delayed it. No. They delayed Doomsday because the goddamn Thunderbolts failed.
They don't got a script. And they don't got a fucking
there's a lot of infighting too that I hear online. That there's a lot of infighting with the actors and shit. Like they're not getting all types of shit. So
because a lot of people, I guess they got story. First of all, there's a lot of actors that ain't coming back after this one. So people. First of all, Robert Downey Jr. making a shitload of money. Paul Rudd is making a bunch of money, and everybody they're bringing in all the old Fox guys. Even the guy that plays freaking Scott Summers is back. They got Nightcrawler in this movie. They got freaking Ian McKellen's and that old ass Gandalf is in here.
But you know why they bring it.
Yeah, for a quick buck, ain't for no
that's that. Well, the real thing is they're gonna kill that universe completely. That's the real reason. But I get Von's point. It is a quick buck, but they are gonna kill.
Oh, by the way, there's the Hugh Jackman tax. Like he costs a lot of money too. Like that movie. If this movie ain't $700 million, then them niggas working for free. There ain't no way that it ain't. Like, it's too many big names that have been part of big... Robert Downey Jr., what's we call it? This nigga, Hugh Jackman. Like, bro, Russo brothers, they cost money to direct the fucking thing. They charge a lot of money.
Hey, these probably be the last big superhero movies like that.
Yes, it is. Money. I believe it is. This is the end.
I think after these, the comic book genre is going to die. Yeah, not completely die, but it's not going to be big as it was.
No, they're gonna go back to the $40-50 million budget, doing
and
more,
I can't wait for that, man.
Yeah, doing more with less. Like, look at the Blade movie, shit like that wasn't over budget. Well, the first Blade movie, second one wasn't too bad, but movies like Blade, shit like, and even I'll even say the first X-Men, it didn't cost a whole lot of crazy money to make. But those were
not even a budget, but we just need better quality movies.
Yeah, you can't, bro.
These $400 million movies. You gonna tell us?
Yes.
Multiverse stories. Can you tell us?
Yeah, this is bad. And it didn't. Again, we'll get the Peacemaker. Even they're putting the fucking multiverse shit in that. Like, that was just lazy writing. Nigga opens a door and now I'm like, come on, man. But listen, I was telling the brothers in here. I think Superman. I think Spider-Man might do more than Avengers Doomsday. I think it might.
Even with Spider-Man, why are they making that a team-up movie?
Spider-Man will do. I mean, have y'all been hearing all this shit about the? Have y'all not been hearing all this shit that's been coming out about Avengers Doomsday? Actors fighting in the back scene, people not getting along.
Yeah, bro.
Like, you're not seeing all this shit
happening. It's too much. They're pushing.
And some people's script aren't even finished, literally. Like, because they got so many characters that they bringing back. Some scripts are not even finalized yet.
You know what that tells me? Manhattan, that means that they just throwing shit against the wall and hope it stick. They're bringing everybody in, and then this shit is going to be heavily edited. They're going to bring everybody in.
Service. Like, this movie is heavy fan service. Like
yeah, because
they'll bring it back old characters.
Yeah, they bring the guy that played Sabretooth in the first X-Men, they interviewed him. They called him. I was like, what? They called that dude?
In the X-Men on the Fox version, they had to go find him.
Yep.
Mystique's script has
but she's in it. Yep, she's in it.
Yeah. But
Ian McKellen's in it. Patrick Stewart. Bro, all those old X-Men.
God forbid, they better get that movie filmed before the guy that played Magneto passed away. He's 90 years old.
Yeah, he old as shit.
He's 90. He's 90.
Ian McKellen.
Said that Ryan Reynolds and somebody got into it in the back scenes. A couple of actors are not even getting along. It was like
and Tobey Maguire again, Andrew Garfield again.
And there's this thing about people being pissed off about what's his name, that $100 million contract. Like, that's not sitting right with some of the actors back there too.
Yeah, he could have got a better actor than Robbie Downey Jr. to play.
Yeah. So apparently, a lot of the actors are feeling some type of way that Disney gave him a $100 million contract.
Why? He's already had one. Well, he already made $100 million last time around. He just took it mostly on the back end. Hey, look. Here's the one thing you can say whatever you want about RDJ. He puts the asses in the seats. All his movies are doing well. After the first Avengers, every MCU movie he was in did $1 billion.
So, man, Kevin Feige should have dropped real money. Should have paid James Cameron like $500 million and take a break on Avatar and come direct.
Philly Raleigh is here. What's good, brother? Yeah, look. I can't believe Ian McKellen's in here. He's happy though.
I would have paid James Cameron that bag to fix this shit.
Yep.
Oh shit.
But it's a lot of characters, Vaughn. That movie is going to be a massive fan service.
It's nothing but cameo the movie.
Yeah.
Just like Deadpool was. Deadpool's story was dog shit. It just had
and most of the actors won't even be on the screen for that long too.
Deadpool was never an Emmy Award or
that plot was never.
Like, Deadpool's never.
It was never the plot of like the fucking Matrix.
Saying it like we expected.
Deadpool it wasn't it wasn't a Godfather now.
I expected a better story than that. That story.
Yeah, come on, Deadpool. When did what?
It's
Deadpool
hard.
He's
a break the fourth wall kind of character. So
yeah, like
you can't get serious with him.
And the only reason why I made $1 billion is because of the cameos.
Yeah.
We're not disagreeing with that part. We're just saying we want to know why you believe Deadpool should have been a better movie when none of the Deadpool movies
so let me ask you guys
won an Oscar or any type of shit.
Do y'all what do you think the box office that Feige and them are shooting for with all of these
$3 billion?
They
gotta be.
Yeah, I'm about to say, he's got to do 3.
If it doesn't make
minimum two.
If it doesn't make more than Avatar, if it don't make more than the first Avatar, it's out.
Minimum two bills.
It got to make more than Avatar 1.
Because if you're $700 million, you do that times 3. That they don't turn a profit until they do that.
But how do we get to 700 when they literally just started shooting the movie? Last month in July, I think. 2 months ago, how we already get to 7? That's crazy.
The balloon, the actor. Look at all the people they're bringing in. They don't work.
700 though, Rick. They ain't even halfway done.
Bro, exactly. It's gonna be 700.
But they still got in the visual effects.
Visual effects. You still got a visual effects.
Like, how we already get there? They didn't even get to editing yet.
We're just at approximate because think about this.
Wow.
You still didn't do the visual effects. You still didn't do the sound guy. You got to edit and put together all this shit. They're shooting like 8 different versions of the goddamn thing all over the country. So you got to get one guy. Exactly. It's got to be split like them goddamn Harry Potter movies. You can't fit all this shit in one movie.
It's going to be another Snyder cut.
Exactly. You cannot fit. Ain't no guy or girl going to sit through this movie. It's going to be almost 3 hours. It's not going to happen.
They said through Avatar.
That's different. That has a plot.
And Titanic. And Titanic.
Yeah.
Again, they better movies though.
Real life events, real drama. You ain't getting no drama or suspense out of this shit. This is a bunch of shit blowing up. They got no direction. They told you that. This is a Frankenstein movie. Hey, listen, man. You guys killed James Gunn, and you said his Superman was this and that. I tell you what, you're gonna see a lot of shit. You're like, man, this is heavily edited. You're gonna see that. Because it is. It's going to be. They're throwing everybody in here, and it's just. I hope it does well, but this is the swan song. This is after this, you got Secret Wars, and they're gonna press that red button, and they're gonna reboot everything. That's what they're gonna do. All right, Lavon, where you at, brother?
James Gunn's looking to find ways to introduce.
Hey, we're on MCU. Let's stay on MCU. Let's go with the confirms Iron Man's long-awaited replacement. You want to take care of that? Let's take care of that one.
Okay. Yelena is basically the replacement for Iron Man.
And what as far as her AI, right? The AI. Yo, nigga, are you there?
Wait, who is that? The girl that's the Ironheart girl?
Yeah. No. It's Thunderbolts.
I ain't see Thunderbolts. That's why I asked.
Wait, who's the replacement for Iron Man? I'm lost, Lavon. Can you repeat what you said?
Yelena, the leader of the Thunderbolts.
The Black Widow.
She's the replacement for. Oh,
yeah,
so she's like,
yeah.
Oh, okay. So she's the new Avengers lead. Is that what you're saying?
Yes.
Oh, okay.
All right.
That's kind of weird that they would say that because I thought Captain America would have been the new Avengers leader instead of her.
Incoming. Yeah, this is not gonna work. This is gonna be just like that. What do you call it? That Taskmaster. Yeah. This isn't gonna do very well. And I'll put a bag on that. Okay, so now let's go with James Gunn. Confirms he's looking at ways to introduce Static Shock. I think that'll be
trying to figure out a way to integrate Static into the new DCU since he's traditionally not a DC character.
Damn.
Well, those don't know why he's not traditionally a DC character. Because remember, he came from Milestone Media back in the 90s, right?
With the shit, Parker.
the Blood Syndicate icon and Rocket, they was bang babies, basically. That's how they got their powers, for that.
That's the Parker I need. That's the Parker, not this Superman cape sniffing ass Parker. I need this Parker. Yeah.
Does he actually have a plan to bring him, or he just saying it just for fan service?
No, I mean it's Albert.
It don't sound like he really got a plan with this universe. He's just making movies.
Okay. We ain't gonna take nothing you guys say about James Gunn. Seriously. What I'm saying, as far as with static, I think it's some other legalities where they gotta clear to put static in the movie, whatever. That's been the hold up. They gotta figure that out. But maybe they're getting closer to that.
Yeah, but isn't he owned by DC Comics?
Wait, that's what I was gonna say. Yeah. Isn't DC already owning the property? What kind of legalities you need?
Yeah, exactly.
Like this isn't a Fox and Disney back in the day.
Yeah. No, but what I'm saying is like even though they might like far as milestone goes though, right? I don't know a certain like the situation. We never seen a milestone in like a live action, no milestone character, right? We see them in the cartoons and animation, but for live action, it's few and far between. Not a whole lot of them, though. You see, and last one was that Justice League one.
You know what they trying to say? They told him he can't put no woke shit in there. Let's just keep it a buck. That's why they trying to figure it out. Ain't no woke.
I don't have no evidence of that. Oh, hold on. Let me say so. So now everybody got a little energy to laugh now. When the niggas read these articles, they sound half dead.
Oh, man. No, I'm just saying, Parker. I hear what you're saying about
what Tyman said that made me laugh.
Yeah, I get that.
They took him off because he was too woke. And I bet you they tell him don't put no woke stuff on.
Come on, who's too woke? Hold on. Wait a minute, hold on. Let's address this. Who got talking off for being too woke?
Alex Shock was too woke, and they had too many racist. I mean, too many stuff about the racist stuff going on, and they knocked that off there. You know why they took Static Shock off?
I don't know.
I don't see that. No, I said live action.
It's an interesting take, Ty.
It's completely fabricated.
I mean, that's why it's not fabricated. That happened in the cartoon, Parker. It's not fabricated.
I'm talking about live action, though. So you haven't had any milestone in live action.
I mean, Parker, they did cancel that Black Superman movie because they didn't want the woke shit in the movies. That's a fact.
Okay,
that's a fact.
They're still working on something though, but yeah, sometimes
they know it's not. It's canceled. They're not working on that.
Oh no, listen. As far as that though, but listen, sometimes because they know the audience though. Oh yeah, So
I mean, I personally don't want a Superman movie taking place in the civil rights era. Like, what's the point of that movie?
That's the one where they say that was like kind of like too woke.
Yeah, they canceled that shit. Like, what's the point of that?
It's not. So I want to make. It's not that they don't want to use Black characters. That's not the issue. Let's not put a false narrative out like that. If it was being put out like that, that's not the issue.
Yeah, but I ain't gonna lie, bro. My only issue with stuff like that, I feel like when it comes to Black characters, it lack creativity. Like, because everything don't gotta be and they always gotta do with like Black people fighting for some sort of rights, my nigga. Like, god damn it, bro. Like, I just don't like that. I don't like that. That seems to be like the go-to.
Static Shock's talking jive?
Oh man. No, that wasn't that. They talk about that Black Superman one. They said Zav, I think, said it was like too woke during the civil. That one got canceled. It had to do with Static Shock though, for his live action. That was what that Black Superman got.
Static Shock just needs to take place in modern time. I mean, you don't need to do none of that shit.
Well, he wanted to introduce him into DCU. I guess how it would.
I mean, do he got a good enough rogues gallery for a movie? Everybody can't do. Everybody can't carry a movie.
Yeah, some guys can't carry a movie. They got to put Justice League and dogs in it.
Yeah, Okay. So, I mean, I'm saying, it's how to introduce Static though. That's what I want to see how that works. How do you introduce them and make it pay? Then eventually, from Static Shock, you're gonna introduce this. I'd rather see the Static Shock or Milestone stuff start off maybe I don't know Elseworlds type because that's more that could be more of a grounded take.
Here we go.
What you mean? Here we go. What do you mean? Here we go. Oh, you Rick? I put that. I was slap on me about for no reason.
Yeah, shit.
Because you can't just see how he just got his powers because you never did a Static Shock anything. he probably the one superhero you probably can actually start from the actual beginning, because don't nobody know how he got his powers unless you watch the TV show.
Yeah. What I'm saying is, I would like to see probably like the milestone, right? Like probably in the Elseworlds to start off. If they can't get it like in fit them in the DCU, I wouldn't mind saying the Elseworlds though, because you got not only that, another character I like, probably my favorite one I like out of all of them is Hardware. Really, Curtis Hawkins.
Sound like a nigga to me.
So yeah,
talking about Static Shock. How go to this guy?
I'm just saying.
Look, if they can make Black Lightning work, and I enjoyed the series, I think they can make Static work. Straight up.
No, I'm not saying work, but like have it how you fit them into like the DCU. Make sure you do. Yeah, you gotta get that right.
DCU though, like I mean,
they don't really matter if it's connected, man.
Yeah, that's why I mentioned Elseworlds. Then see what I'm saying?
Lavon, read what Thriller Ali said.
Static Shock is gonna be another Gunn goofy Guardians of the Galaxy clone movie.
Oh yeah, like all those other movies are great.
For what if you ever? We don't take you serious around here, Pearly.
Oh man,
continue making your overlays, my nigga. Right?
Oh man, damn.
The DC movies been nothing but team up movies.
Hey man,
and nothing but team up movies, man. Peacemaker, a team. Superman, a team.
What's wrong with team up movies?
Every movie.
What's wrong with that? You say it like it's
like
it's
all the feel the same. They all start feeling the same.
I mean, did anybody even follow Static Shock? They had a comic book out with the other milestone guy.
I ain't talking about that.
Shadow Cabinet. Anybody?
Batman don't need a team up. Batman stand on his own.
You know, there's some background noise.
Who's that?
Like, can we get a solo Superman movie when he carrying the fucking movie?
No, hey, because the minute it starts getting dead,
I did get a
they throw crypto in there.
No, not from James Gunn. James Gunn kept every 5 minutes somebody saving him. He was getting beat the fuck up.
Who was saving Superman though? I'm just curious. Who was saving Superman? Who was saving Superman? Tell me.
The Justice Gang?
They didn't save Superman. No, they didn't.
Man couldn't handle a Kadru by himself. Like, shit is crazy.
No, Parker, technically, if Mr. Terrific didn't go into that dimension to save him, he would have been stuck over there.
Yeah, he's all
You could admit that, right?
Yeah, he's all set.
Hold up. But who actually saved Superman? Now,
I just told you. I just said Mr. Terrific.
Now, I always get spot a bootlicker in disguise.
Oh my God. I'm a bootlicker. I said
now, because hold on, wait a minute.
Before you roast me, I was the one. No, before you roast me, I was the one who said Superman was going to make $700 million, and I took my L. So go ahead and roast me, Parker.
Oh, backhanded compliment. Oh man, this nigga Deuce is starting the war.
Now hold on for a minute.
Shit! There we go.
That's why I gave it who else. So when I was talking about some legal matters, whatever, that's what I'm saying. Shit. Like, yeah, work out an agreement with Milestone and use those characters.
Man.
But now to this jabroni, who else? When you look at it, this all started with Superman voluntarily turned himself in. Right. Two. Now we hold up. Now he did insist of helping. Right, bringing Superman back. You know, because he. You know.
Well, didn't he get beat up in the beginning of the movie? Didn't it start with him bleeding and shit?
But by himself, his own self did.
I mean, it said in the credits he lost his first fight.
Yeah,
hold on, himself. I need Parker to finish stomping me out. So I'm
just saying. So now, Rick, I want to ask you a question, Rick. Mm-hmm. Now we get towards the end where he's going to help Mr. Terrific. Mr. Terrific said he needs Superman's help, right? And you know, we seen that fight scene. Now, who's the first person unconscious in that fight scene?
Huh?
When the engineer knocked his ass out.
Oh, well, he got superpowers.
I'm talking to you right now. Be quiet.
Wait, Parker, you just skipped over what I said. I said he would have, if it wasn't for Mr. Terrific saving Superman, that part that you're talking about would have never happened. So Vaughn was right when they were.
I disagree with that, and I'm gonna tell you reason why.
You disagree with that?
I finished talking.
Go ahead, my fault. You're right.
Hold on.
No, hold on. Let me finish talking. You gotta let me finish talking. That's rude. I'm just saying, though, right? The unsung hero that assisted Superman was Metamorpho. Without him, You know what I'm saying?
Parker, that don't make any sense. How did he get out of the place if it wasn't for
Metamorpho though?
Just use one of those things. They're on the side of the.
That is not what you're saying.
Other side of the.
Oh,
my bad.
You gotta how did he get out of that that pocket?
Oh, because Metamorpho for one, he took the kryptonite away. Finish talking. No, you interrupt. I'm telling you, boy. You relax.
Finish.
No, shut up. No,
calm down. Let him finish. Let him finish. Let him finish. Let him finish.
No, let me see what I'm gonna say. How are they gonna butt in between what me and who else talking about? Like, there's a work like that.
We're doing a show.
When we gonna make Superman?
Okay, before we get to Mr. The unsung hero was Metamorpho. That's the guy.
That's not what get out the pocket dimension.
I mean, yeah, definitely with the system Metamorpho.
No, Parker, are you serious?
Hold on, wait.
Yes, so without Metamorpho, it doesn't matter what Mr. Rick was doing.
How did they get out the pocket dimension?
Oh wait, we're not gonna give credit to the black man.
Parker ain't having it. You know Parker ain't having it.
Come on now.
Yeah, bro.
Hold on, I ain't gonna do it.
Hold on. So tell us, Parker, walk us through how did.
No, what I'm saying, I don't give all the credit to Mr. Rick.
I know, but tell us, explain how did they get out the pocket dimension?
For the assistants, like this, for one, he had to make some generic sun to give him some type of powers.
Okay, but he was still in the pocket. So, but how did they get out the pocket?
But he the one that took the powers away from him.
I get that though, but you can't just
no. Hold on. See, we skip. Okay,
Parker, he about to get.
He keeps skipping over that part.
He got some of his power back, but how did he ended up getting out the pocket dimension?
How he got?
Who opened the portal back, Parker? Was it terrific?
I didn't say he had no help, but I'm saying no. You never put words in my mouth. No,
I'm not trying to put words in your mouth. I'm asking.
No, what I'm saying, I'm not going to credit every single thing. It was stuff that led up to that.
Who opened the pocket dimension, Parker?
Huh?
Who opened the pocket dimension?
I mean, the MVP also of that.
No, Parker. It's just
he doesn't want to say it. He does not want to say it.
It was already
oh my god, bro! He don't want to say it. Yo, nigga, say his name. Yo, he don't want to say his name. Nigga, say his name.
But not George Floyd. But
hold on. You know what's crazy?
That's his name.
Because that pocket
That's his name is Michael, by the way. If anybody knows the Terrific name.
So no, it was not already open. Mr. Terrific went to the camp, beat everybody up, and opened that dimension and held it open.
It was open though.
No, it wasn't, Parker. Not until he.
Oh my god!
Okay, what do you mean? Hold on. Technically, it was open. Hold on, let me finish.
Hold on.
I'm not talking to man. I'm talking to.
No, you should be done, bro. You keep talking.
No, I'm not done. Listen, man, you had your mic. I'm serving me for a while. Listen, now you guys want to debate each other. Now you would have had something to say. Come on,
bro.
Now,
I mean,
technically, that pocket universe was already open. You know,
it was
yes, he helped
keep it open for that.
No, did we see the same movie, Parker? Did we see the same movie?
It's three people that help, right? I'm gonna tell you, it's three people that help.
No, but you said it was already open. They can't.
No, but we are.
The pocket universe was open though.
Who opened the dimension while Superman and Metamorpho was fighting them demons down there? Like who opened that pocket dimension? That's all I'm asking, brother.
Yeah, because Superman can be as super as he wants. He can't open it from the other side.
Hold on.
He can't.
The whole premise is that the whole thing is that Rick, you can't leave it open, and that's what happened when they left it open. It caused all that.
Go in there to save him.
That's what I'm saying. The issue actually started was manufactured by Lex Luthor.
Yeah, but the point is you can't keep the pocket dimension open.
That's what happened. That's what made it work.
Yo.
Was that supposed to be a Minecraft Easter egg or something when he was in that lava?
Probably.
No, that's not lava. Like why are you saying lava?
Whatever that was.
Well, it is a Warner Brothers movie.
Why is it keep saying lava?
What I'm saying is this though.
Is he getting the pocket?
They were in a different dimension, so whatever that.
That thing was not.
What I'm saying is though, there was three people that was responsible for helping Superman get out, right?
Whatever that was.
Yeah, but Parker, they can't get that dimensional portal open without Mr. Terrific. You can't. You can't open it from the other side.
No, hold on. Yeah. It was three people that was responsible for helping Superman.
No. Rick is right. Remember.
I'm not arguing with Rick saying
you gotta also.
Well, it's crazy, bro. That man said Lois Lane, the dog, and Metamorph. He don't get a black man.
I wasn't gonna say that though. You got all these people talking. I'm talking. Like it's
we
crazy.
get it, bro. It's 3 people help, but you're trying to act like Mr. Terrific didn't help. That's what she's saying.
Well, you didn't let me finish though. Mr. Terrific was one of them. Before Mr. Terrific, right? It was Lois Lane because she was pushing for help to go and say she was pushing. Then Mr. Terrific's the second one. He said,
"I would rather give the white woman."
Hold on, let me. Can I finish? I'm going in chronological. I'm going in chronological order.
That's crazy.
It was Lois Lane because she was fighting to get help. And it's Mr. Terrific. He's helping just a pissed off Guy Gardner, right?
I mean,
and then it would be Metamorpho.
You might as well say his mom and pops too. I mean,
hold on, but the reason why you can't give Metamorpho credit because he's the one that put him in the predicament.
No, but he gave him enough little juice balls to punch out that cat.
Well, here's what I would say, Parker.
Wait, Parker. That's like thanking the white man for releasing.
What you mean? I know. Hold on. No, on to you. Listen here. Check this out right now. The reason why he was doing that against Superman because his son was getting held.
Let's you know what? Let's look at it this way. Everybody.
No. Metamorpho. Hold on, man. Metamorpho.
Let me say this.
Go ahead.
Right? It doesn't matter how powerful Superman was in that dimension. If Mr. Terrific did not open that dimension, none of it mattered.
Thank you.
And let's not forget, Metamorpho only changed his way once he seen Luthor blow that nigga's brains out, and he cried like a bitch. Because what?
Hey, listen, hold on, Parker. One thing you fail to realize is they had no exit plan. They had no way to get out of the pocket dimension.
That's it.
When Superman saved the baby, when Superman saved the baby, when he saved the baby, matters got worse. They almost got.
I'm gonna tell you this though. Let me tell you this.
Literally, that's what we're saying. There was no exit plan though. Like without Mr. Terrific,
was it really
in that dimension?
I'm trying to ask the Superman expert a question. Will Superman be getting a power up in the next movie? Or he's still gonna be getting whooped on?
Let me break down to this. Hold on. Let me talk to Von real quick.
I mean, this misconception that he keeps getting beat up. Like,
well, hold up. But hold up, Parker. Before you talk to Von and before y'all guys fight, because we do got to go over Peacemaker. I just gotta say,
hold up, Rick. We gotta go over this Call of Duty.
Wait, yeah, we do. But yeah, well, hold on. I got a question for Parker though. Parker, I ain't never seen 3.
Call of Duty got a movie.
Okay.
They got a movie deal.
Listen.
What
I'm about to say, Noah, is I ain't never seen 3 people have to come save Batman. Never.
Oh, facts.
3.
Hey, Ricky, this is the first Superman in movies that get whooped on like this, brother.
Yeah, let me break it down.
Okay, you know what? Hold on. Let's have the discussion, Vaughn.
That's not true because
where was he getting whooped? Like outside of losing to Ultraman, his first fight after 3 years, where was he getting whooped at?
Brother, he was getting beat up. Brother, he was getting look at his face. He was getting fucked up.
Outside of Ultraman, the first fight he lost, who actually was beating him?
Brother,
hey, hold on. Here's the problem. All right. He was getting beat by a brain dead clone who had to be told how to fight in an earpiece.
Again. You're literally proving my point. I don't understand. That's why I said outside of Ultraman, who was beating?
No, I don't care. No, it's not the fact that it's Ultraman. The fact that this dude gotta be told how to fight in an earpiece and he's losing to him.
Again.
Do you understand the delay it takes to gain instruction in the middle of a fight?
He was getting dog walked too. Crypto had to say
again. You can say that he was.
Hold on. Let me say this.
Outside of Ultraman losing to Ultraman, who was beating him?
Hold on. Let me
because I kept saying he's getting beat up every 5 minutes, but that's not really a lie, though.
Well, Metamorpho threw some kryptonite on him and told him to shut the fuck up when he had him in that goddamn jail.
Before we move to the next topic,
where was he scenarios at where he was getting like beat on all the time? Like that's not what happened.
I love it. So let me break it down to Vine. Though you got all these other cats that came up in here, but listen.
Hold on, Parker. Show some decor. Listen, I like the fact Superman is underpowered. I just think some of the writing was a little wacky.
Well, it wasn't underpowered. He was just bad.
Okay, listen. Okay, well,
oh man,
listen.
Yeah, I wouldn't.
James Gunn had a direct vision what he was going to bring across with the Superman. He wasn't coming from a planet. He wasn't going to bring in a planet punching Superman. And also, if y'all been paying attention, hold on, no, I don't remember. I'm still talking, nigga.
So what?
And just remember, this Superman's 3 years on the job.
Man, still, he was 1 day on the job before Zod. What are you talking about?
They both days.
Hold on. You're not really. The point. Hold on.
Fuck.
All right.
Oh my god. Oh my god.
We'll say this.
One word.
This was a better Superman movie than the Robin Pattinson.
Oh man.
This Superman.
Oh my god. He said he fought Zod. Day one.
Because the 3 years is.
Yo.
No, you're lying. Yeah,
he said he fought Zod. Yo, that's bad. He fought Zod and like 2 other super Kryptonians day one, and this nigga struggling with one fucking Ultraman.
Again.
God damn.
Hey yo, but check this out. I will say this. This was a better Superman movie than Robert Pattinson Batman.
Nobody thinks that, brother. Nobody thinks that.
Hey, you know what? Noah, you wildin' right now. You are wildin'.
Batman knocked on the front door.
Oh God! Jesus!
I ain't never heard that much crap in my life.
Yo, oh my God!
This Batman has steel-toe boots on, and you can hear him coming down the hallway.
Brother, they literally explained that he was on suicide mission in the whole movie. They literally
where's Parker at? Y'all
oh man, no!
Hold up, what Parker?
No, he left.
Oh, damn! I just stepped away for 1 minute and he ran off.
The reason why Parker left, he said the reason why Superman is not there strong.
He's still in the server.
Yo, Parker, I know you listening, man.
No. See, the problem is he wants to make an argument, but he's not.
He said Superman been only been 3 years. That's why he ain't that strong in 2 months.
This is what I keep talking about. I be feeling like the Superman is not weak. He's far from actually being weak, right? He spent most of his time fighting himself, which is Ultraman. I mean, if you pay attention, he's not weak.
3 years in and he's struggling.
And on top of that, you were the same person that just said every 5 minutes he's getting beat up, but you can't tell me all the time he was getting beat up.
The fact that he's struggling is.
Struggling against who? Struggling against who?
He struggled against that fucking monster.
What monster? He didn't struggle against the monster. That's cat.
He did struggle.
That girl had him choking. That girl had him choking on that shit.
It was like 5. Yeah, that's shit.
Do you really want to see a world destroyer Superman?
No. Hold on. Let's have this ISO. Anybody who actually seen the movie? What was going on between Superman and Kaiju?
Superman didn't want to kill the Kaiju. He wanted to find a way to take it back to his dimension.
About? You didn't even watch the movie.
He wasn't struggling because he could have killed the thing.
I ain't gonna lie, man. He could have broke that girl neck.
What's the name? What's the name? Blew it up. Mr. Terrific. Mr. Terrific killed it.
It's like insane knowing that this man been fighting nobody but himself.
No, the physics didn't make sense in that either. The way he was moving people that fast.
It's a Superman movie. Come on, man.
Yeah,
brother. They've been done better in other movies, brother.
Where's the physics in that man?
Wait, hold on, Brian, hold on.
I don't want to see a world destroying Superman.
Talking about physics in a Superman movie about a man that flies.
Can I ask Vaughn a question?
What?
You said you talking about physics in a Superman movie. Didn't Man of Steel, like Henry Cavill's Man of Steel, save someone from a falling helicopter? Wouldn't he have snapped the guy in half if he was charging at him to save him?
He grabbed him a certain way. He wasn't charging at him.
That's exactly what he was doing because he was falling out of the helicopter.
Look.
We talking about physics,
hold on. You can try to apply physics to that, but you literally can't. Hold on. The speed of that man, the speed of that man flying and the speed that Superman was coming to grab him, there's no physics behind it that man would have lived. Right? You can go on YouTube to even look at that. Because Superman, like even touching that man, it's like a brick wall. That man is shattered before even come on, bro. There's no physics behind that. They're talking about a being so strong it's flying at you faster than the speed of sound that somebody keeps falling.
Hey, Rose.
There's no physics behind that.
Hey, Rose.
Yeah.
Make Superman super again, man. We don't want Superboy. We want Superman.
Oh shit! You calling nigga Superboy?
Hey, yo, I think Vaughn pissed Parker off when he said, "Yo, he falls out day one and he's struggling with."
Yo, y'all really picked Parker off the show? Y'all fucked up for that, man.
The fact that Clark Kent and Lois Lane have a sexual relationship destroys all the physics in the world. Like, it doesn't even make sense.
Yeah,
right. Even that, right? Yeah. No,
what you say?
I said the fact that Clark Kent and Lois Lane are in a sexual relationship. I mean, that kills the physics.
Yeah, it does. It literally does. I mean,
hey man, make Superman super again, man.
All right, so Lavon, real quick.
All right,
what is this? This Call of Duty. Yeah, what's this Call of Duty movie, and why would it be good? I mean, who's making it? That could tell you about.
It's a deal. It's a deal between Activision and Paramount.
Okay.
Unfortunately,
all right. Yeah, this is a flop. All right, but go ahead.
Yeah, that's a weekend movie.
Unfortunately, we know nothing of the movie itself except its live action feature film. There's no release window, director attached, or cast. So
we got The Rock. I heard The Rock playing major price.
Nah, he can't, bro. The Rock's only $185 now, nigga. He's all set.
I don't know, brother. I don't know.
Yeah, he's the Pebble now. He ain't the Rock no more. He's all set. We don't.
I don't think it's anything to talk about this right now. I think you're Lavon, a little too early, brother.
Oh man.
What can we say, dog?
All right. Well, hey, let's talk about this. All right, so we talked about that. How about this Peacemaker?
Yeah.
Okay, let's talk about that.
So far, great show.
All right, now we talk about episode 2. All right, so this is episode 2. Again, spoiler
free, or we can talk.
No, we can talk spoiler free. I mean, hell, it's on Max. It's been out for fucking about a week almost, I think. So I think we can talk about it. But here's the problem. I don't like the multiverse stuff that they're doing with this again. They're doing again with this multiverse stuff. Just stop, please. It's like I don't like the fact that they're using the multiverse to try to fix or get rid of the whole Snyderverse. That's what they're trying to do.
Yeah. Rather
than just get rid of, just start off fresh. It's fine. Just because you use the Amanda Waller from the OG Suicide Squad movies or whatever doesn't mean that you got to use multiverse to fix your plot holes. That is terrible. It's a bad thing to do. And much like the Superman movie, when they find their backs against the wall, the fucking eagle comes out. Let's keep it what it is.
The bird blindness had me cracking though, bro.
Yeah, but that's the dude. I did like that.
Dude is funny as hell.
Yeah, he is funny as hell.
I don't know his name, but he's funny as hell.
Man,
that nigga is funny. Yeah, he said, I can't tell how big it is. Yeah, what kind of bird is it? Like the nigga couldn't shoot it or nothing. That eagle put in work though.
Hey, bro, and then he was making sense. He don't run in the house. What if he comes back because he left something?
Oh man.
Hey, yo. Hey,
yeah, he did. He did.
That was hilarious, bro.
He is. Listen, I didn't say it was all bad, but that multiverse shit, that's good, bro.
Yeah. I'm not a big fan of That's why I don't like the new Mortal Kombat. I'm not a big fan of.
Yeah, I can't do that multiverse. They made mistakes in this series.
But I ain't gonna lie, Rick. If we knock this multiverse, we gotta knock 90% of the material that's out there.
Well, they didn't start that Well, the goddamn Spider-Man fucking made the multiverse shit fun again, or made it, whatever it is. But here's my issue. The issue here is I just had it on the tip of my tongue, but I fucking lost it. Is that they're trying hard to make this fit into the DCU.
The Gunn universe.
Yeah, they're trying to get the Hawk Girl in there and Guy Gardner, which is fine if you want to just for continuity purposes. But I mean, you really have them in there doing throwaway lines. Is that going to help your universe? It's just certain things. Just
I think the biggest problem is if you look at the Green Lantern, right? Guy Gardner, he has a bigger presence than Superman. And in Gunn's universe,
he does.
He does. You really think about it, Guy Gardner is him and Maxwell Lord are from a superhero standpoint, they're running shit. Superman himself looks like an amateur compared to
And I'm be honest with you.
Game.
Peacemaker to me, he doesn't fit, and he doesn't fit. It's just like
because he's already got his lore created, and these guys came out of
it's like they're ruining his world. Like it's you know what I'm saying?
Right.
Yeah, it's like
and then Lavon probably agree with me. They kind of I like an underpowered Superman, no doubt, right? But they're kind of undermining or undervaluing Superman as a hero because he seems like an amateur. Him and Peacemaker seem amateurs, where the whole Justice Gang is like the place to be, right? This is where everybody wants to be.
Yeah, it is. But with all the crime that's happening, people getting killed or whatever the hell's going on, I don't know. It's weird. The
universe is wacky. It is a wacky universe.
Yeah, I mean, I'm not saying that I didn't enjoy some of it, but I think it's trying too much to be like The Boys. It wants to be The Boys. Raunchy, nudity, a lot of cursing, sex sells.
No, it's a good show. It is a good show. Like if you take the multiverse and him trying to connect the dots and other TV series and movies and stuff.
Yeah.
If you disregard all of that, there's a really good show in Peacemaker. But I get where you're coming from with he's trying to force other characters and worlds into this.
It's too many. We got to introduce, even though that the brother came through and he's funny, got another character now. They just keep adding more and more. Like James Gunn's movies, it's too many characters. There's too many. I don't even remember some of these people's names. So now you got James Gunn's wife who plays the love interest or whatever in other universe love interest.
He just make nothing but team up movies and shows. Everything's a team up.
It's crazy, man. It's
Future Commandos, Peacemaker. Superman was a fucking team up movie.
Yeah, it was.
Yeah, but the audience like it. If you look at the Rotten Tomato score in the audience, they like all of his shit. He never misses with any of them. Regardless if you hate team up movies or not.
What about
the audience?
The
audience does something different.
But
the box office sees something different too.
Peacemaker's views are down from season 1, though.
Yeah, I can't comment on that. I'm only going by what I can see tangible and the popcorn meter or whatever you call it, Rick.
Yeah, that's cool.
That's what matters the most. The box office.
That's all I'm going.
No, box office matters.
Yeah, the box office matters. Well, I think you need a little bit of both.
Office with streaming.
Not with streaming. No,
those numbers.
Yeah, with streaming.
The Peacemaker numbers is worse than the Penguin.
Okay, but they still high. You're saying it's bad numbers.
Well, listen, it's 700. It's 700K. That's not good.
Yeah, that's a bad number. Like what we saying?
Yeah, what are you talking?
Not everybody, because not everybody has streaming right now. So I'm not. I don't know. Like I said, I don't go by those numbers. All I'm saying is the fans who saw it loved it.
I'm just saying people love Superman so much they're not watching Peacemaker.
No, I didn't say that either. I saw both and I enjoyed both.
Well, I can tell you that season 2 is reviewed better, but it has less actual views.
I think that Alien showed up in a Peacemaker.
I think you need to be on more. I think you need to be on more platforms. Honestly.
What do you mean? Like Max should license Peacemaker out? Is that what you're saying?
Yes.
Oh,
it should be on Netflix. No company does that though.
Well, for a while, NBC until they got Peacock, they was licensing out The Office.
Yeah, but I'm talking about if you got a streaming service, they're not licensing.
Yeah. That's what I said before they got Peacock.
But I mean, you just constraining the audience, bro. Like everybody.
I don't like
people tune in for Penguin. Man, people tune in for the Penguin.
Well, hey, listen, that was like some real gangster fucking throwback shit. It didn't feel like a superhero. Nothing. There was no superheroes in it. This was straight up.
I just think James Gunn is like. I just think he's making shit. What is none of it? I don't really think he got a plan. I just think he's just making movies.
I don't like the fact that he tried to make it seem like you had to watch this movie of this series after you watch Superman. You don't. That's a goddamn thing to do as well because he put the Justice Lords, whatever the hell you call them, in there. There's nothing else. There's no other continuity in there.
Well, that was his reason.
It's only episode 2. Rick?
Yeah, I know, but my point is, he made it. And then why would you rush it to go on digital that bad? And we're already 2.
Yeah, that's the reason he gave.
Yeah, it did. That's bullshit. Exactly. I don't believe it. Exactly. So that's horseshit because we're already 3 weeks in. on this. You told him you couldn't wait for fucking 3 weeks to release it on digital. That made no sense.
Well, he said it was over his head. Like the suits above him wanted to push up the timetable with Peacemaker, so that's why he had to release Superman on digital. So
damn, they already getting involved already. Damn,
I know, right?
Well, I mean, yeah, that's what I said.
They're gonna get involved next year too. Supergirl on the phone. He really gonna be had their hands on.
Where is Parker at? I can't believe Parker dipped. We need him to talk about
he's back.
Supergirl.
No, he's back. Parker's back.
Parker, you back?
Yeah, like I said, man. James Gunn, Peter Safran, those two, they know what they're doing. I'm not going to question that James Gunn's doing. He's been doing it longer, and he's been successful.
Hey, Parker, can I ask you a question?
What's the question?
What's the point of that Clayface movie? Like, what does that lead to?
Say it again.
What's the point of this Clayface movie?
The Clayface? Why not? It's a
does it lead to anything?
I mean, I guess we'll find out. What it leads to.
It takes place in Gotham City, right?
I'm assuming it's taking place somewhere in Gotham. I'm assuming that.
Well, a bigger question is it in James Gunn's universe or is it?
Yeah, it is.
Elsewhere?
It's in James Gunn.
So he's probably world building then. That's what it sounds like. He's just world.
James Gunn. Yeah, that's the whole point.
Where's Batman gonna be at?
He better be in
Clayface. Batman yet?
He better be in Clayface, or Bruce Wayne better be in there or something.
I mean, but you make the movies based on Batman characters. When Batman,
no, that's not true, Von. Because that's not true. Joker 1 didn't have Batman at all in it.
Yeah, he did. Yeah, Bruce Wayne.
Joker 2.
Bruce Wayne.
I didn't say Bruce Wayne. I said Batman. I didn't say Bruce Wayne.
But Joker 1 wasn't connected to nothing.
Okay, that's what I'm saying. And we know who Joker is. You had Harley Quinn and Joker 2, and Batman wasn't in it. So you can't say. If you're going to say that, you got to follow the same logic, my brother.
No, Clayface has Batman in the universe.
That's what I would say. Like, we all going to see how this all plays out, right? And I believe he's setting the world, the universe up. Basically, that's what James Gunn is doing. And I'm gonna let it play out. So I haven't been disappointed so far. So hey, that's a good thing for me. Now I can't speak for Vine. Anybody else? I'm only speaking for me.
Do you think? Wait, hold up. Do you think Peacemaker season 2 is better than season 1?
I like to start us off too. Yeah, I like to start us off too, though.
Because now think it's on the same level as Penguin.
I don't know, because we've seen the whole entire run of the Penguin, though, right? We didn't see this whole entire run.
Nigga, after the Parker, after the first 2 episodes of Penguin, everybody was on board. That's what
I kind of disliked Penguin after he did with Vic. Man, I was kind of pissed off with that. So I took off a couple points for that.
Now, here's the thing.
He killed him, right?
Didn't he kill Penguin? Was like,
yeah, he did.
Yeah, he did. Here's the thing. A lot of people like the Penguins and that, but I want to see how this Peacemaker 2 ends, right? How that's well, for all we know, it could be setting up more things to come in the DCU, and that's the thing. Remember, Penguin is not connected. Well, man, outside of the Batman stuff,
yeah,
but overall,
it's connected to the best DC thing going right now, brother.
Well, that's all subjective right there, right? You get someone, right? That doesn't even like Batman or the Penguin.
My man Sorfus said multiverse might not be the way to go. Now, Parker, James Gunn was telling people that he had to release Superman digitally because it had, you had to watch Peacemaker, and I'm 2 episodes in. I don't fucking see it. What was that all about?
Here's the thing. The thing is this. Because Peacemaker, I believe, they said it might have got pushed up, right? Because it was supposed to, I guess, come out. It would have been coming out.
So they pushed up Peacemaker and the release of digital?
Yes. According to James Gunn. So I'm going by what James Gunn said. And so, so he wanted people to really watch the Peacemaker and give people the chance to see somebody who wasn't able to see it. Sometimes where people's not going to the movie, sometimes it could be for the physical reasons as well. So he put it on digital, but then again, it's not a big thing because look at Jurassic Park was like in a movie for like a month or so, like around a month, and then went on to digital. So that's it was a business decision.
But look how much it made though.
It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter how much it made though.
Parker, I don't think you criticize James Gunn where he needs to be criticized. Everything can't be good that somebody does. Even people criticize Jesus Christ. And the fact that you act like everything he does is roses is bullshit. There's no fucking way.
He has been 6. Okay, so what bad thing has he did with this DCU?
He's lied already. He's lied about the fact that the thing had to be moved up because of Peacemaker and they intertwined. That's bullshit. He lied about that. He lied about the budget.
I don't know if he lied about that.
He said the budget.
He didn't lie to me. He didn't lie to me.
It was because of the people above him wanted
he
to
said
move Peacemaker.
in his interview, he was transparent with that. He said all that too.
No, he gave 2 answers. What are you talking about? First, it was
he mentioned that too.
Oh yeah, afterwards because they fucking put his feet to the. He gave 2 different answers. He's a goddamn liar.
I'm calling what you want. As long as he could bring out good products, I'm happy with that. I don't care.
Great products.
Hey man, if he lied on his taxes, so I don't care about that.
Like that Suicide Squad movie and the continuity going into Peacemaker in season 2. That kind of continuity. That's good.
Hey, yep. I enjoyed both Peacemaker shows. Creature Commandos. I enjoy Superman. Shout out Doubt. I don't have to
like Phil Ali said, he put George Clooney in the Flash, took Batman out of Aquaman.
Man, how about this, man? Hey, I don't care what George fucking Phil Ali, his opinion. That's his opinion. It's not relative to how I feel.
I'm just saying, man. He doesn't make all the moves and decisions he's make are not good, and that's what you see.
Good enough.
Think good. What?
It was good for me. Good for me.
You know,
my viewing pleasure.
You know what? Maybe if you gave Mr. Terrific this kind of credit that you're giving James Gunn, maybe we might feel a little different. Like I don't know.
Actually, how many people raise their hands up? Hold on. Let me say. Round of applause. Do a poll. How many people actually purchased a Mr. Terrific comic book, physical or digital? I'll wait.
We weren't talking about Mr. Terrific comic book. We saw the movie. We saw that he saved Superman.
And I say, wait a minute, he wasn't. Not the only. It was 3 people that was associated with helping Superman out of that particular predicament. One,
another thing you said, Ricky. My bad.
No, I'm just saying. Just look at
his comments on the Batman movies. Like that's what made me don't think he's a good fit.
Oh, what I'm saying is this: like going by the movie crowd and structure of the movie, it was Lois Lane speaking up. You know. Then Mr. Terrific came out. Okay, we'll just check it out.
Man, you going back to this shit? Oh.
Yeah, but I'm saying, I'm trying to tell you, these are what I say. It was just Mr. Terrific. I'm giving you the reason why. Because to me, it was 3 people that was associated with it, helping them get out there. Obviously, Mr. Terrific was doing stuff with the portals and stuff like that, right? You know, yeah.
Oh, just that little. Really, just that little thing.
No, it wasn't little though. But remember, though, Superman had to get over to him first, anyway, right? Lois had to take a stance that, hey, this is your friend, right? So yeah, that's when I'll bring her name up, Mr. Terrific and Metamorpho, though, right? Because at that point, remember, no, you gotta let me finish. Remember, it was no sun over there, right? So he made some makeshift type of sun, Metamorpho. That was how Superman was able to fly.
Damn, Parker, it's crazy. It's really crazy to hear him talk like this.
I know I got it. Like,
so you think James Gunn is right about the Batman movies? That the Dark Knight trilogy is not classic movies, and Batman '89.
I mean, like I said, man. Well, maybe the first one wasn't a classic. You know, the only classic movie out Batman to me was The Dark Knight. That's definitely a classic.
Oh, you're fucking nuts.
I mean, if we're being honest,
you didn't think Keaton's Batman was a classic?
Holy fuck! You hear that?
No. Which one are you talking about? Hold up. Which one are you talking about?
If you ask me, James Gunn haven't made a superhero movie better than Batman '89, Batman Returns, or the Dark Knight trilogy. Not even close.
I mean, well, I'll still take.
You didn't like Keaton Batman, Parker? For real? Oh, hold up, Parker. You didn't like the Keaton Batman at all?
Oh, okay.
I'm asking you because you said you don't think '89 wasn't a classic.
No, you missed what I've said. I said he said the Batman trilogy, so I'm thinking he's talking about the one with Christopher Nolan, and I'll give him the Dark Knight.
No, he said '89.
No, but you just said you didn't think '89 was a classic, and that's why I stopped you and said you didn't think Keaton wasn't.
I mean, to me, no. What I say is to me, if I had to pick a movie, what would be to me a classic Batman? Classic to me, I'm going with the Dark Knight.
So is that a no? That you don't think the '89 wasn't classic? I'm still trying to follow.
I guess '89 was like it was good. On, I'm gonna take the Dark Knight over that.
None of them Guardian movies touching '89, bro. Like we gotta keep it real.
I mean, I'm going with the Dark Knight.
We gotta keep it.
I'm going with the Dark Knight though. The Dark Knight. You know, that was the Batman one right there. That I think
you know what
transcended a lot of superhero movies.
It's your opinion.
Yeah,
I can't tell you you're wrong about your opinion.
Bro, Buddy is shot.
I just don't trust his taste. I just don't trust his taste when he say shit like that. Like the Dark Knight trilogy or Batman.
Okay, yeah. Everybody's taste is gonna be different though. You don't necessarily have to agree with everyone's taste.
Yeah, but a blind man can tell you that those are classics. What the fuck are we talking about here?
But it doesn't matter. But different
under his name. That's the crazy.
He's a creator himself.
But so Parker, this is the same nigga that said the Flash movie was the greatest superhero movie he ever seen. James Gunn said that. You're James Gunn.
Put him under the bus, though.
And he also wrote that George Clooney scene.
Hey, like I said, man. Hey, James Gunn, I trust till he showed me some distrust. It hasn't. You know, he brought Superman back to the limelight. You know.
Did it? Make a lesson.
Yeah, he did. I mean, he brought it back to the limelight, especially the state that the DC was left in. That's all I'm gonna say. Under circumstances, no, let me finish though. Let me finish. Under circumstances, hey man, commendable job by James Gunn. That's all I'm gonna say.
It made the Justice League movie. That movie was fucking horrible.
Say again.
It made less than the Justice League movie.
Hey man, it's not what you sell. It's a lot of times not what you sell so much. It's the timing of it, right? So yeah, I can take that.
Phil Riley said,
like a lot of people wasn't too crazy about the Justice League movie though. But the fans, a lot of fans,
it was trash.
No, I'm going by right now. A lot of fans and moviegoers like the Superman movie a lot. You can say it would have made or didn't make
to go buy a ticket.
I mean, hey, did enough, but I'm saying a lot of people ain't buying tickets for certain shit anyway. It is time now, so hey, I'll take it. This Superman in this time right now, Superman.
Yeah, but here's where I think you have a disconnect of understanding reality. Michael, first of all, Thriller Ali said Michael Keaton isn't a classic superhero film. I can't take Parker serious. Now, listen, looks like you're probably going to win a bet as far as Superman versus Fantastic Four. But I would argue that Superman is bigger than Captain America, Thunderbolts, and the Fantastic Four put together, and he couldn't make $1 billion when tickets are double the price that they were in 2013.
Yep.
That is something to be said either about the genre or about the film. I don't know which one it is. The fact that 32 million people saw this 2020-25 Superman when 82 million people paid for a ticket to see Snyder's Superman. You can't argue that number.
Hey, Rick, I got a question for you.
What's that?
I don't care about a decade-old movie.
A couple of these guys in here saying everybody love a Superman. It's no excuse for Superman 2 not to make $1 billion.
Yeah, he's got to.
Not every movie they're supposed to come out to make $1 billion.
Parker, I think he has to. He's got to make
Parker,
$1 billion.
I have a bet on the line to you. I got a bet for you if you want to accept it. They both come out the same year. Let's bet the Batman 2 versus Superman 2.
No, he don't want to do that. Come on.
Why would I do that though? Like you said, Batman's coming out.
Batman to make 700 on his fucking back. You're like, come on.
I think the Batman 2 coming out the same year is going to expose James Gunn that he's not that great of a director.
Oh man, what you talking about? So you say he's not a great director?
He's not.
He's always been a great director.
He's not a great director. He's solid. He's not great. He's not considered a great director.
Okay. I'll say.
Well, Parker, who do you? Wait, hold on. But you got to give them the benefit of the doubt. Parker, who do you consider a great director? Because he might like different type of movies, so we can't just say
Spielberg. Definitely.
We got to admit, Matt Reeves is a better director than James Gunn, right?
I don't know, but okay, what's his whole like? I get the Batman stuff, right?
Then he do Planet of the Apes. He did Planet of the Apes.
He did Cloverfield.
Mm-hmm.
The first one.
Yeah, the first one. Yeah, the original one, which is considered a classic from found footage movies.
When we look at Matt Reeves, we just look at what the Batman and the Penguin, right?
No, Planet of the Apes, brother. We look at Planet of the Apes.
No. If somebody brings up Matt Reeves, you think of Batman.
They bring up Planet. They don't. They
bring up Planet of the Apes. They bring up Planet of the Apes.
No, but I'm saying most notably stuff you think of Matt Reeves. You think of Batman related stuff, though.
It's not Batman, brother. It's fucking Planet of the Apes.
Okay. When you look at Matt Reeves right now, you're thinking of the Batman and the Penguin show.
No,
and by the way, Laura LaFranc wrote the Penguin, if I'm not mistaken, the screenwriter.
Ooh, Matt Reeves shouldn't write everything Batman related. That's why everything will feel fresh. That's why all that James Gunn shit is gonna start feeling the same. If he writing
he's not writing everything though. Listen, he wrote the Superman, right? You got Supergirl. Anna Noria, whatever her last name is, right?
Yeah, somebody that's an unproven writer that's writing all these movies for DC. Yeah, that's a smart move.
He's not writing all these movies for DC. He's not even directing all these movies for DC.
So not him. I'm talking about that girl they got to write that Supergirl movie.
Yeah, and she's doing. I believe also she was working on. She's working on Wonder Woman.
Why none of these great directors is lining up to work with James Gunn, brother? That's all I need to know.
What great directors are you talking about?
The directors that's out now.
Like who?
The one that does the Dune movies. Why he's not? Why they don't got him under contract?
What you mean? Like they got Buffer a town over
Vaughn,
there.
I got.
No, they don't.
Hey Vaughn, maybe you can answer this, or maybe Parker answer this. Why is Matt Reeves getting producer credits for the Clayface movie? What?
Because he's an executive producer on there, though.
It was his idea on it.
It was his idea.
Okay, I was wondering why. I'm like, why is he getting producer credits for that? I was like, man, they're gonna try to
look at it. And also, Rick, what you don't know is this: they probably, I believe they have a project they're working on, him and James Gunn. I'm not sure what, but they do have a project they are working on. So look out for that in the years to come.
Well, the rate that they're going, the goddamn Justice League movie will be out next month. So. Fuck,
Oh no, it won't be out next month. But yeah, like I said, we already got Matt Reeves in house, right? Yes, you better realize that don't direct. Like, who knows?
Yeah, but he blatantly came out and said he's not putting his Batman in his DCU.
I'm not talking about that.
Yeah, he said he's not.
You know what I'm saying?
He said he's not putting it.
That's cool. I'm not worried about let's say what was that, but they already got him in house. Who knows? So since he already got that guy in house, right? Matt Reeves, Bond thinks a great director. So then you already got one that works with. He works with James Gunn. James Gunn oversees all the work, goes over all the scripts, all that stuff. Yeah, okays it, green lights it. Yeah, that's his job.
Yeah, he's a leader. All right, so let's close the show with this. You showed me something in Discord today that Superman Man of Tomorrow was coming out in theaters in July 9th, 2027. Just under 2 years. It was over 2 years until the last Superman film came out.
About 2 days short of 2 years.
Yeah, 2 days short of 2 years. But, Vaughn brought up an interesting point. He was like, hey, is this guy Russian? Supergirl's already coming out next year.
Mm-hmm.
This is coming out the year after that. Do you feel as though that James Gunn is rushing to get these projects done?
I don't believe he's rushing because what DC said, it's going to be quality over quantity. So no, I don't think James Gunn is rushing anything. I think he has a clear idea what he want to do as far as tackling Superman and the next continuation of the story. So I don't see it as him rushing it, right? I believe what Superman is fresh in our minds. Keep that. So that's arguably one of the biggest heroes ever. Definitely, wherever you want to place him, whatever in DC Pantheon, right? So yeah, of course you're gonna put that out there, right? And reason why you didn't get the Batman probably sooner is it takes more. You want to definitely get the Batman right as far as tone, all that stuff. But yeah, he's doing it right with Superman though. Having another one. You felt the film was successful, right? Well, you will have another one lined up.
I think with his love of team up movies, I think you might get a cameo of a Batman in this Superman movie. I think you will, or you'll get some reference to Batman and Clayface for sure because it's Gotham. You have to. There's no way that you can run away from that.
Yeah.
You definitely get a reference.
You see the sign of Superman with Gotham, though, right? So yeah. So feel me?
Well, they mentioned Gotham and Peacemaker like 2 times already.
Yeah.
And they mentioned where Nightwing goes at too, Bloodhaven. They mentioned that too.
Yeah, definitely Nightwing.
That's the city over from Gotham. Is Bloodhaven. That's where Nightwing is. So they're name dropping, and like Deuce said before he hightailed it out of here, he said he's world building. Or one of you guys said he's world building. So I get it.
Yeah, that's what he's doing. Yeah, so that's very important because there's many tales to tell of multiple characters that's in this big old universe, right?
Well,
it doesn't all. It's not all about Superman. It's about,
there's nothing wrong with world building, but see the way that the Marvel universe did their world building, Tony Stark was the anchor of the whole shit, and everything was basically spiderwebbed off of him. Who's gonna be that guy in the DCU that everything spiderwebs off of him? I don't know if it can be Superman, because the tone of a Superman movie and the tone of a Batman movie is like night and day, literally.
Yeah, but Superman, for one, like factually, Superman, he's the one that started this whole thing anyway. Though, really look at it from comic books, period, really, and stuff like that, to even superhero movies, though, right? So, and for DC, they got to have Superman being relevant again. They got to get that. Now have it as far as video games. That's another story, But they got to have Superman relevant. You can always market the Batman because it's doing it now, right? But you got to get Superman right, because that's like a legendary IP for DC. You got to get that right. And I think while how much you like the movie or not, James Gunn, let's say he got Superman right enough, right? So yeah. So that was important.
Well, for DC. I will tell you this: a majority of the people were happy with what they saw. The popcorn meter doesn't lie. So that I will give you and say, hey, listen, you know what, the people.
Hey, brother, box office don't lie.
Hey, no, it doesn't. But the people that did go see it enjoyed it.
And this fake narrative that he had to get Superman on track. Superman was never off the track. Man, it's still
made. We ain't get Superman movies for like a decade. I mean, that's what I'm saying.
That's on Warner Brothers, though. That's not on.
He had to get on track for the fans.
Well, remember, Superman was in 2 movies after Man of Steel. He was in Batman vs. Superman, and he was also in Justice League. I mean, by the way, he was in freaking the Shazam, not Shazam, Black Adam. He was in that.
Black Adam. Yeah. But I think like you didn't even get no Superman movie, right? We had the TV show animation, but it's been like over a decade.
Video games. Ain't talking about the guy that played Superman in the movies and the video game. Come on, leave that shit alone. Leave the video game shit alone. That shit not gonna work.
Well, Vaughn, to be fair, Superman has never had a successful video game, and it's about time.
No, not that. Just connecting the movies to the video game. Leave that shit alone. Let the video game be the video game.
Frank Grillo was explaining how they lay it out, because remember, he was in Captain America Winter Soldier, and he said the difference between DC and Marvel is Marvel keeps like shit quiet, but he said James Gunn and DC laid out how everything's gonna be, how like the first 9 movies are gonna be or something like that.
They're gonna get off track with them. Leave that video. James Gunn, leave the video games alone, man. He's gonna ruin that.
Now, here's what can be read. Everything has a plan until something fails. Like
all you gotta do is remake the Arkham games and they good.
No, I need a Superman game. That's what I need. Man. I'll take a Lego Superman game at this point.
You don't have one. But think about it.
That's what I'm saying.
But he's not a fun character to play with. You should just be overpowered, breaking everything, and
start him up with that Lego Superman.
Until Ultraman shows up.
I just don't understand his obsession with everything got to be connected. Why the fuck with video games did it be connected to movies? Like shit, like stupid. Video games take too long for that to work.
Yeah, they do.
Well, you got the Legos, so they take it.
That's Legos. I'm talking about a AAA game.
That's Batman all day carrying that shit, bro. But listen, I got to get up out of here. It's almost 9:30. I got to add timestamps. I got to go work in the morning. I got a lot to do. So listen, I appreciate everybody that came through, especially everybody in the chat that came through shooting the shit. Thank the panel, Deuce, he bounced or whatever. Appreciate Parker coming back. Appreciate Vaughn coming through, keeping Parker on his toes, and Cousin Noah as well. In Manhattan, they all, they try to jump Parker, but he was swinging at everybody, though. I'm going to add timestamps. It was around the 113 mark. Parker just fought with everybody. So that's going to be funny. So y'all need to, when I put the timestamps, you got to listen to that. Parker was, he gets to all this talking, and they was fucking him up. But he had to go out, go in the corner and get some Vaseline on his eye. But he came back, That's good. I think in his tender age of 50, he learned how to deal with conflict a little better. And shout out to Ty, who says Eagles fan. Ty, yeah, get out of here. Sorry ass Eagles. Sorry. Oh man, he's back.
Happy late birthday. Happy late birthday, Parker. If y'all didn't know, Parker birthday passed. So we're gonna say happy belated birthday to him. And I ain't never got through so much goddamn Superman talk in my life. I ain't know what the hell was going on.
Yeah, that was crazy, right? Yeah, he was beating his ass. But yeah,
you better not never complain. Wait, Rick.
He's
you
fighting for his life.
Complain we don't talk about no Superman because we talked about a good hour and 45 minutes of Superman today.
Talk that shit. Yeah, we actually did a 2-hour show. We weren't supposed to. We supposed to trim these shows down to an hour. Oh my god! So
that was Superman at an hour and 30 minutes, and all the rest was the other 30 minutes. About him trapped up in the closet or wherever he was at.
He's up in the closet. He got beat up by Ultraman. He's out of the closet.
He got beat up by.
He had the core crypto.
I got a question. Since
he's Mr. Terrific.
So Superman got beat up by a retarded robot? Is that what you said?
It wasn't a robot.
Oh man.
What was it? They said it was an earpiece.
He came out of the closet. He won't give credit to Mr. Terrific. Mr. Terrific.
So it was a clone of who?
Yeah, he's a clone of
Superman.
He's a clone
of Superman. You know Ultraman.
Ultraman.
Okay.
I gotta be an Ultraman.
Ultraman is a villain in there.
All right, y'all have a good night.
Ultraman is. I just
see y'all Saturday on the arcade.